So the state of Utah is just booming. We've got growth, we have jobs, low unemployment. Oh, but wait a minute. We have a little bit of a hiccup going on. We have some layoffs, and some of these layoffs are in the tech industry. So in this video, I'm going to discuss what's going on, what companies are laying employees off. So let's get after it right now. Welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher. I'm a local real estate agent here in the area, and if you want to learn everything about the state of Utah, you've come to the right channel. You may consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification. YouTube will send you an alert every time I release a new video, and that's every week. And apart from making videos, I also help people buy or sell real estate. So if I could be of any assistance, put my contact information on the screen. It will also be down in the show notes. Layoffs around the country. There has been a little bit of a downturn in the tech industry. Even here in the state of Utah, yes, we are seeing some layoffs. And here in the state, a large percentage of our workforce is in the tech industry or jobs that are related to the tech sector. Companies that supply these large billion-dollar companies. There's actually an area just north of Provo in Lehi, Utah that we call Silicon Slopes, where tech companies have moved in over the last 10, 20 years. Also in Ogden, they have an area. They've been trying to attract tech companies for many years, probably 10 plus years. These companies are billion-dollar companies, and they are having some tough times, and some layoffs are occurring. But why have some of these companies started laying people off? I think one of the number one reasons is the interest rates that have risen over the last year. We all have seen it on a personal level. Own a credit card, car loans, home loans, the rates have all gone up. Well, on a corporate level, the rates also have increased. So it costs some of these companies more money to conduct business. So there has to be some cuts somewhere, and some of these cuts are coming in the form of jobs. So what companies are laying off here in the state? One of them is a company called Pluralsight. They're a tech company. I'm fairly familiar with the company only because I drive by them all the time on the freeway. They're located right off the freeway. The land alone is probably worth millions of dollars. Then they built a multi-million-dollar building on top of the land. It's a very nice building. Outside, they even have carports. Employees can park their cars under the carports, keep the snow off the cars during the winter months. During the summer months, keep the shade on the cars. They have charging stations. Very high-tech building. This company has laid off about 20% of their workforce. At one time, I was told they had 2,000 employees. Also in Utah, about 15% of our jobs are in the tech industry or related to the tech industry. And I know some people are losing jobs here, but the industry experts say that the tech industry will grow by 6.6%. Some of this growth is coming from new startup companies and companies that are moving into the state for the first time. So I imagine that the job losses, people who have lost their job may be able to find a job with another tech company. Another company here in Utah that is laying off, Qualtrics. They are having some job cuts. It's a very popular company in Utah. Well, maybe not so much the company, more like the previous owner. The previous owner's name was Mr. Ryan Smith. It's been reported that he sold the company a few years ago for $7.5 billion. Now, if you say that really fast, $7.5 billion, it does not sound like a lot of money. Anyways, I guess he took some of that money and he purchased the Utah Jazz, the basketball team. Anyways, his former company is having some layoffs. Another Utah company with some layoffs, Podium. They are a tech company. They are a Utah established company. They have laid off approximately 12% of their workforce. There are other companies too. Microsoft, yes, the big tech giant, also has had some layoffs here in Utah. A company called Young Living Essential Oils has had some layoffs. And Traeger Grills, yes, the grill company. I have a Traeger grill. I love my Traeger grill. They've had some layoffs recently. A few years ago, Traeger grills were very, very popular. They were hard to come by. I think there are some other companies now producing very similar grills, so maybe that had a little bit to do with their recent layoffs. And we do have some other companies that are laying off here in the state recently. We have Crycut Incorporated out of Provo, 52 workers. We have Misfit Market out of West Jordan with 82 workers. We have Stitch Fix Incorporated out of West Jordan, 144 workers. We have Room Health out of South Jordan, 14 workers. And Specialized Bicycle Components out of Salt Lake City, 16 workers to be affected. So even with this list and some of the companies, layoffs in general are rare for this particular state. For years, we've had a low unemployment rate. We have led the nation for the lowest unemployment or close to the lowest unemployment for many years. And we've also been a leader in job creations for many years. And during the pandemic, we did see some job losses in the hospitality industry, hotels, restaurants, etc., just like the rest of the country was noticing. But we did not see any layoffs really in the tech industry. Now the tech industry is having some layoffs, so it's a little bit of a role reversal. During the pandemic, I can remember they were bringing workers in from all over the world to try to fill some of these jobs in the tech industry. It was really boom, 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 boom. So maybe this layoff is more like a cooling off period. There's a little bit of good news. Many companies are holding job fairs all around the area, even in like the Silicon Slope area, because there are many other companies in Utah that are hiring and would like talented employees. They hold these job fairs, and many of the laid off workers are finding work with other companies. So in conclusion, we do have some job layoffs in the state of Utah, just a few. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a blip in the economy, and that as the years go by here, we will be booming, more jobs coming into the state, the economy booming, the state of Utah booming would be a great thing. If you have any kind of questions, by all means, reach out to me. Glad to answer anything that I can. And until the next video, take care and stay safe.